This is Mark Bell from SuperTraining.tv, Super Training Gym, the strongest gym in the West. We got a question from Wisdom Maternal. You guys have the funkiest names, I swear to God. The guy wants to know how to get through sticking points while training at a shitty commercial gym. First of all, what are you doing at a shitty commercial gym? Don't accept these gyms, people. Get the hell out of there. Don't accept these gyms to be good. A lot of people, when you ask them about their local gym, you say, hey, what do you think about that gym? And they go, they're only there because it's down the street and because it's cheap. But don't be like that. Try to get yourself into a real facility that's going to give you the best opportunity to lift the way that you want to lift and train the way that you want to train, whether it's you want to do MMA or you want to do powerlifting or whatever it is. Make sure the gym fits your needs. Don't be in some pussy-ass gym that doesn't have all the right stuff for you. So the guy goes on to ask the question of how does he get through sticking points on the bench. So I guess basically he's saying that he doesn't have a lot of the more modern implements such as bands and chains and things of that nature. It's real simple. I mean, people have gotten strong. Actually, people used to be stronger, in my opinion, in some ways than they are today, especially raw. You had guys back in the day hitting 560 raw benches, weighing 220 and stuff like that. So there's no excuse. You have all the things available to you that you need. You got a flat bench. You got an incline bench. You have hammer strength pieces for rowing and for pressing. You have military presses. You got all those different types of movements. So to get through a sticking point, I'm not sure exactly which sticking point you're referring to because there's millions of them. There's millions of different ways you can get stuck on a bench press. But if you're having trouble with pushing weights off your chest, you got to incorporate more dumbbell work. You also might want to look into incorporating the conjugate system and bringing some speed work into your workouts and start to move weights really fast. The extra speed will help carry you through the entire lift. If you're having trouble with your lockout, make sure you're doing tricep extensions. Make sure you're working your arms. A lot of people forget and neglect the biceps, but the biceps can help control the weight as well, and it'll help get you from doing all this funky stuff with wonking out your elbow. Working your back will also help with that. Having a bigger, more stable back, having wider shoulders, doing lateral raises, doing overhead presses. Ask anybody in any commercial gym who has a big bench, and they're all going to tell you the same thing. They've got their big bench by overtraining and by doing tons and tons of stupid shit that you would never think of. Basically, a lot of overtraining. A lot of guys doing sets of 15, 20 sets on chest. Just purely working just their chest. They'll do cable crossovers. They'll do a couple different machines. They'll do the flat bench. They'll do the incline bench. So you got to really get after it. You're trying to get through these sticking points. Close grip bench pressing works great. I've been really suggesting it to a lot of people because I think it's kind of gotten lost in the shuffle. But just pause benches. Do about a 2-count pause for a set of 3 and see how strong you are. That's going to reduce the strength level quite a bit, but it's going to make you work harder. And that's what you want to find. You want to find exercises that are harder. Make your training harder than the actual event itself, so that when the time comes and when you're called upon to try to bench that 300 pounds or that 400 pounds, it's going to feel that much easier to you because you made it harder for yourself in training. That's pretty much it. I'm Mark Bell, and I'm out of here.